Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here in Bolivia. We're at our third and final city of this 3 cities in 3 weeks, and that is Sucre, which is Bolivia's official capital. But to find out Bolivia's capital is a bit tricky because they have a few, but this one is the official one. And so far we've only been here a day, but it's my favorite, I think, so far. So we're going to take you around with us today as we go explore. Stopped for lunch, a late lunch at a place called Typica, and it was delicious. The layout was amazing. It was so cool. The vibes were incredible. 100% recommend. Now, if you can still hear me, we're gonna head to the cathedral.
What did you have?
Oh, I had just papas fritas, which is chips with some bacon on top, and Rhys had empanada de pollo.
And then we had a homemade lemonade.
Oh, a homemade lemonade, which was delicious.
And a homemade
strawberry juice, was it?
It was like a soda de red fruit.
A red fruit soda. And they grow all their fruits and things. You can see them all in the garden. It was great. Let's go. Let's go to the cathedral. We've arrived at the Cathedral Museum and we are professional this time because we've bought a camera pass. So, because in all the museums we've been to so far on this trip, if we're vlogging in it, we're doing it very discreetly, but this And we bought a vlogging pass. Cathedral, and it was stunning, a really stunning cathedral.
Amazing. Oh, this is an awful angle. What are you doing?
Sorry. But we ended up on a guided tour in Spanish by accident. We didn't want to go on a tour, we just wanted to walk around, but we kind of got dragged into it. And then, so we just spent like the whole time walking around, not having a clue what was going on.
No.
And then at the end, someone asked us a question, and I feel like that's when the group would have realised what on earth are these people doing on this tour, because they didn't speak Spanish. Like, it wasn't compulsory that you had to be on a tour, we just accidentally ended up on one. And yeah, we were hoping to get through the thing with no one realising we didn't have a clue what was going on.
Very last second, the
last
facade
second
crumbled before us.
But it was great, it was lovely, there it is.
And this is your sign to take a guided tour in a language you don't really understand.
You think that's the thing they should do?
That's what you should do. I mean, we had a great time.
We had a great time. This afternoon we went to a chocolate shop because Bolivia is quite well known for its chocolates. So we went to a place called Parati, and no, not at all. We've got 2 lemon ones, these are the lemon ones, 2 coconut ones and 2 pistachio ones. So I'm gonna try one of the lemon ones on camera. Okay, so here it is.
Before you even put it in your mouth, you're already mmming.
I knew it was gonna be good. It's great. Do you want some?
No.
Sure?
No.
Why?
Lemon and chocolate? What world are you on?
Okay, so for the past half an hour,
Oh, it's been longer than half
like an hour, we've been a little bit preoccupied because Rhys has a massive splinter in his foot. This floor is dangerous. I got one this morning, but nothing like the one Rhys has. We've been trying to get it out. I basically pierced his foot with my earring to try make a hole because it was fully embedded. We've been squeezing, we've been using 2 sets of tweezers, we've had the torch on it, like we've been sterilizing my earrings with, that's why I've only got 1 earring in, and we've been sterilizing my earrings with hand sanitizer because that's what Google told us to do. So yeah, it's not going well. How are you feeling?
Mine's black.
Because he has to keep his hip twisted.
We'll get there, we'll get there.
I really don't think we will.
Really?
It started off massive, now we've just got a small bit left, but it would still be considered a big splinter. But this small bit just hasn't seemed to have budged. I'll try show it. This is like 1/4 of it that's left. Ignore Rhys's blistered toes.
Oi, I said don't get the blisters in.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said don't get the gooey bits in.
Yeah, which was the blisters?
Oh, okay, so it's that black spot. That's about, I would say, 1/5 of what it was in the beginning. Whew, it's a lot. feel now that it's finally out?
Relieved. Relieved.
I swear that was over an hour.
It probably was.
We've literally just performed surgery on your foot. Like, we broke the skin with a needle.
And now it's all...
No one wants to see that.
So what we've noticed in Bolivia is that basically Deliveroo, or the Bolivian version of Deliveroo, is incredibly popular. Literally every street corner and restaurant has its own sort of delivery. So we've gone for a little pizza for me.
Nice.
And what have you gone for?
Chicken chapilla.
Ooh, what the hell? You've butchered the Spanish language there, haven't you?
But it's meant to be gluten-free, so I'm very excited. It's got chicken and avocado inside. And to show you how popular it is, this is a small street we're on. When we were waiting to pick up ours, there were 2 others getting delivered at the same time. So yeah, it's very popular. Smile. Okay, hi guys. Today we're sat in the apartment. We were meant to be going to a dinosaur park, but I'm ill. Real side of Bolivia is literally...
Meg's on the loo every day.
It's literally been me ill, like, every single day. Like, we'll be in a place for a week and we'll do one thing because I'm constantly ill, because the food here is not gluten-free or dairy-free. Like, I'm really struggling to eat, and I find something that I think is gluten or dairy-free and it's not, and then I'm just ill. So yeah, Bolivia has been rough for the stomach. Like, every day I've been ill. I've been trying to still do stuff. I feel like we've still done, like, we still always leave the apartment, except in La Paz we didn't for like 3 days straight, but we still always leave the apartment. But like, when we're planning on doing big things, like today we're meant to be going to a big dino park, hopefully we're going tomorrow instead. But this is the real side. This is okay. Most people get upset stomachs if they travel for like a long time or somewhere new or that kind of thing, but I feel like traveling with Meg is like a different level.
Yeah, it is.
I am a very ill traveler, but I wasn't in Costa Rica, because except at the end, because all the food was gluten-free. Yeah. So it's so difficult in Bolivia to eat safe food. I'm literally just eating chips every time. But
That's not gonna be fun for you.
no, but for the next few places, like, I'm not sure about Peru, but for the places we're going, like Europe in December. Oh, is that, there's meant to be a guy. We have to leave today because there's a guy coming to like paint the doors or something, so we have to get out the flat, which is like, today is the most I've been ill in like a few weeks, and it's the worst day to have to be out the flat, but we're just waiting until he gets in, then we'll scoot. But yeah, for the rest of our year, what we've got planned is not so, like, should be okay for gluten-free. There's a couple of countries we're going to that will be a bit tricky, but yeah, that was a little mistake we made. If we were to do this again, if we were to come to Bolivia again, for me, I would come on a tour, because it's normally easier to have allergies and things if you're on a tour, because someone else is communicating with the kitchen staff who's like speaks the language and that kind of thing. But yeah, but we're still having a great time. We're just not, we've still been able to do everything we wanted to do except for the salt flats.
Yeah.
We just do everything on a different day to what we expect. But yeah, we're having a great time. I can give you some information actually. Based on my experience so far, best continent to be gluten-free is Europe, not the UK. Italy, Germany, there are amazing places to be gluten-free. Asia is okay because it's lots of rice. You just have to ask for like no sauce, soy sauce and that kind of thing. But I've coped quite well in Asia. Rhys says that the #1 country is meant to be New Zealand, so after Christmas we'll have to let you know about that. And America, North America, I actually struggle quite a bit with, because they're not legally obliged to tell you what ingredients are in their food. So it's a bit tricky there, but usually I'm okay. South America has been the most difficult. Costa Rica, easy, really, really easy. Bolivia, hard, really, really hard, because actually, we don't know whether it's because we're in big cities, or it's probably because we're in big cities, but the main cuisine that we are seeing, except the other night we went to we got a Venezuelan takeaway, but like when we walk around and when we go into restaurants, the most popular food is pizza, fried chicken and hamburgers, none of which is gluten-free, but that's literally what they serve it in literally every restaurant. That's like the main thing. We've not seen that many rice dishes or things. Last night I found a grilled fish. It was like a gift from God. But yeah, so yeah, we think Bolivia's definitely, oh no, Turkey I accidentally ate gluten the whole time not knowing, so Turkey would be difficult. Turkey would be difficult because their rice has pasta in it, and Bolivia's difficult. That's the most difficult places we've been to so far. But yeah, that's a little review for you to keep you. But by the end of this year, we should really know which countries are good. This is Meg from the future. When we filmed this, I hadn't been to America in 5 years, and the last time I'd been to America, it was not very good at gluten-free, which was surprising. However, I've been since, and that is now better than Europe. Italy and America, best places to be gluten-free. And Costa Rica also, because most of their food is gluten-free anyway. Today we were meant to go to a dino park, but it turns out that it's the 200th anniversary of Sucre, we think being a capital city. So there's some celebrations going on, so we're just watching like traditional dancing, and now we've sat in the square and we're just watching the world go by. We're seeing little kids playing and pigeons running and dogs going mad, and it's just a lovely day.
so that's the end of our 3 weeks in 3 different cities in Bolivia. I think our favourite has to be Sucre, just for the atmosphere and the architecture and then everything that we've done here. But stay tuned next week because we've got a brand new series coming. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
No siente nada.